Jiji is just way too big. Making Jiji. So Arden's favorite movie is Kiki's Delivery Service, and I made him a Jiji for Christmas. And I'm also making them for our nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. So yeah, I am working on that. I didn't like the initial pattern that I had, which made them really big. So I redid the whole pattern. So I'm actually going to include the pattern in this video or in the bottom. So just check in the links below and I'll have a pattern to the Jiji. This is the prototype for the better version, but as you can see, I've got some squeeze out and stuff around the eyes. So I'm still working on that. Here's what it looks like when I first started stitching this one up, but then I realized he's just way too big and I didn't like how the ears glued on. You guys gotta check out this super fancy X-Acto kit that Mike has. I'm gonna use that to trim up all these pieces. Alright, glued up. I feel bad, but we had to clamp them so that we can get the eyes to stay on, but I'm trying to get it so I don't have all this squeeze out from glue. Jiji. I'm going to knit Jiji in a magic loop. I'm going to start by casting on 6 stitches. So I have 6 stitches on my needle. I'm going to divide it between 2 needles. When I did magic loop, I would knit inside out, and I figured out it was because I had these on the front instead of in the back. So, little trick. I knit inside out for up until like a couple weeks ago, and that is like a decade worth of knitting inside out. I've got a stitch marker here. I'm going to join them. The first row you're knitting front and back in every stitch. So I did the first stitch with the end of it to kind of just weave it in. So knit front and back. So I go into the front of the stitch like this, knit, and then I also go into the back end of the stitch and knit. So again, knit front, so I go into the front of the stitch, knit, and then I go into the back of the stitch and knit. And I do this all the way around the first round. I like magic loop more than the double pointed needles. I don't know that I've really done anything on double pointed needles. I pretty much learned to do magic loop, and that's how I've always done it. I'm just knitting the front and the back of every stitch. And the next spot that I will probably stop and actually show you is when I do the slip slip knit, because I am self-taught and I may do things differently than most people. I don't know, so I can show you what I mean in the very least. I've reached row number 23, and that means we're gonna slip slip knit. So I will show you how I do that. So I slip each stitch like I'm gonna knit it onto the next needle. Slip, slip, and knit. So I'll do it one more time, and I'll try and do it from this side so you can see it better. Slip, slip, and I knit two together. Alright guys, so here you have it. It's a little Jiji. All done, ready to go out to nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. Arden got his Jiji just after Christmas, so I just have to knit up a few more because I'm always late with presents. I have one Jiji down and 4 more to go. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and it'll help us continue to make more videos. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you know someone else who loves Kiki's delivery service and knits and wants to make their own little Jiji, go ahead and hit that share button and share this video with your friend.